What's going on, guys? I just freaking woke up, actually. It's about 3:45 maybe. I'm gonna start pulling out my fuel pumps that are in the back of the car. Um, Start pulling down my fuel lines, my other fuel filter. If I can get to it, hopefully I can get to it. And I'm gonna pull out my fuel cell. Nothing too crazy today on day 2, road to 7s. But you know what? Every little bit counts, and I'm trying to do this to help you guys. If it does, that's great. I just dropped off my fuel cell to Jose to Rally Fabrication, and I'm pretty stoked to get that because with all those modifications, it's going to be really sweet. I'm very excited. So let's get to it, and I might fast forward a few things if it gets a little boring. Totally understand, but I hope you guys watch everything as much as you can, and let's get to it. Alright guys, so I just pulled out the fuel cell. I actually did the bolts. I had to loosen up that bolt, 2 bolts in the back that I actually did put a rib nut into the chassis to make my life a lot easier when I used to do it like a crazy other way. So this is ready to come out. Alright guys, fuel cell is all out. That's ready to go. This is all my wiring from my fuel pump to my relay to basically like a positive terminal spot where a few positives go to, which it looks pretty good. I like it. I think what I'm going to eventually do, maybe next month or maybe sooner, I'm going to try to clean all this up, maybe paint this, we'll see. That indentation right there is from the wagon rear because it just doesn't sit flush in there, so I might actually cut it out so it looks more presentable, I guess, if I open up the back. But what I'm going to get to, I'm going to take out the rest of the fuel line on underside of that car. Alright guys, the fuel pumps are down. They were all located back on that driver's side. But I really can't judge anything right this second, honestly. I thought I could maybe mount something or anything. I gotta get this fuel cell back. Once I get get it back, I'll get it mounted up, and that's where I'll judge where I'm gonna put these fuel pumps. Honestly, it's gonna be a little tricky, I think, because at first I'm like, oh, I'll use this one that I made for a radiator when I was gonna put it back here. I'll use this, but I don't know. It's gonna be a little tricky. So I might have to stop with the fuel pumps now because not more I can do, honestly. Yeah, it sucks, but it's alright. Let's see what else I can find to do. Alright guys, so I think I'm gonna be forcefully starting to work on the engine bay. It's the least thing I really want to do, I'll be honest. So I'm gonna do the boring stuff, I'll be honest. You know, I'm gonna start taking out my fuel pressure regulator, start stripping down everything on each side, coming to the front, coming to the back side. Probably just wrap up the cables maybe. I think one of them is bad, so I might just pull them out actually. I gotta throw my radiator lines under the car. I really get the bay to get ready to be painted, but again, I gotta strip everything out in order for me to get to that stage. So the next clip is probably gonna have all this stripped out. Alright guys, look at that. That side's all done. Now I gotta work on this side, take the slipper valve out, take the clutch line out, or just wrap it around a little bit. Again, like I said, put these radiator lines, squeeze them underneath there, and just get this ready, honestly. I gotta pull off this fender right here. I'll probably just pull out the headlights. It's only like 2 10s on the top of each and then one on the bottom, I think. I gotta clean up this floor. It's a wreck so I don't kill myself from transmission fluid. Alright guys, so I already stripped down this side. I stripped down this side with parts. I have a few little bullshit things, but I'm not too worried about that. I actually just went to Home Depot. I got this little drop cloth kind of thing. I got, what is that, 2-inch blue tape. I got some Scotch Brite pads, the green side. And I actually bought this right here, okay? I'm gonna give this a try. I never tried it before, so it's doing a pretty good job. It says to wait like 15 minutes actually. So I did let it wait for like 10 minutes and it started working right away actually. So I sprayed more down. I hate this process. I really, really hate it. But I know it's all part of the process. So once I get this done, I'll prime it like a white or a light gray. And then decide really what color I want to go with. So hopefully this video is posted before I actually painted any color. So maybe you guys can comment to tell me what color you think I should do it. Mind you that this is probably going to be the same color valve cover. Or maybe I'll change it. You tell me. Alright guys, so I did use that spray that I just showed you that I got from Home Depot. It worked out great. You got to let it sit for 15 minutes. But then I was trying to like scrape it off with a flathead screwdriver. That one right down there. It worked a little bit, but I ended up taking my wire wheel and it really came off fast. So I think today what I'm going to try to get done is like basically from here all the way to about here. That's what I'm going to get done today, or as much as I can. And then tomorrow I'll try to get this done, and hopefully by Friday all this will be basically like that light gray or like that light red. And then I'm going to start doing a little bit of body work. I got to go grab my welder at my father's house and weld up a few holes that are open that it looks like it's blocked off, but it's actually electrical tape behind it for the track so they don't bitch at me. And I want to get a new one of that. It's a K-Tune thing. Kind of fell apart. So, yeah, man. It's, this is annoying. I hate it, but I know it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful outcome when I am done. Alright, so I got more done here. As you can see, I got to wait for my freaking gun to charge again. I don't have a lot of batteries. I have a Craftsman gun. So I'm going to let it, I'm going to spray more of that stuff down. It's 7:55, so yeah. I got to turn that huge, loud generator off outside off. I'm going to plug this into my truck. And I'll probably work inside here for like another half hour or so. Again, I just want to get really this stuff done right here more than I can. And I know the filler primer will fill any little imperfections that I didn't get. I will do a little bit of body work on the back firewall. And then I'm going to just try to clean it up just for tonight. And that is it, guys. So, you'll see me when I turn the lights out in about a half hour. Alright, guys, it's getting a little cold in the trailer right now, but I'm done. That whole side is basically like 85-90% complete. It's just wire wheeling and a little love with your fingers and stuff like that to get the rest out. But that's really it. So tomorrow I'm gonna work on the driver's side, and I'm gonna call a paint supply place nearby, Kempley, and I am actually not gonna tell you the color, but I am gonna get like a light gray or just like a white for a primer, a good primer, so it could fill in any little imperfections. And also have to do a little bit of body work all at the same time. So what color do you guys think it is? Comment below. If you love what you're seeing so far, subscribe, like it, love it. Follow me on Instagram. It is Hellboy_4WD. Okay, this is day 2 of the road to 7s in a CRX. Later, guys.